Hi there.
Hi there.
Happy Memorial Day. I also wanted to remind everybody that, well, at 3 o'clock, I will be doing a little moment of silence if we are still filming in honor of our fallen soldiers in celebration of a Memorial Day. This is my son Caleb. He wanted to say hi and come on here. And yeah, he's my sweet little boy. He loves to be on video. Yeah, he loves videos.
Yeah.
So here we are. Oh yeah, he just saw himself on the screen. So say Caleb, what are we gonna make today? We're making the card.
Yeah.
Do you want to hold up the card?
Yeah.
So okay, so hold it up and then flip it around so they can see it. So this is the card that we're going to make. I'm going to be doing a reverse die impression, and this is a technique that I saw that Jennifer McGuire had done, and I thought with the Stampin' Up! Our new embossing mats that I need to give this a try. And so I am sharing this card today and the technique and what I did to make this card. I really love the way it turned out. And so I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Allison says hi, and so does Michelle.
Hi.
You can say hi. Yeah. So, okay, sweetheart. Can I have my space?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can go sit down?
Yeah.
Are you going to go sit on the other side and watch?
Yeah.
Okay. So, glad you could join me. Again, I'm really excited to be here and relaxing. It's been a quiet weekend for us. It's actually raining right now. We're getting portions of Alberto, Tropical Storm Alberto is bringing us lots and lots of rain. So, okay, time to switch to this view. So, as I mentioned, here's the card that we are making. And to make this card, you will need... Hold on, I'm getting it. I'm having trouble picking it up. You'll need the new Big Shot embossing mats, which what comes with the mat, you'll get, hold on, there's a sheet of paper there off to the side. This mat, you'll get a thick gray mat, and then you also receive a blue mat. I think I have everything right there. Yes. Yeah, you have the white one is the impressions pad, and then the gray is the thick silicone rubber mat, and then the blue is the thin silicone mat. And so that's what you basically receive when you order this from Stampin' Up! The nice thing here too, I'm going to show you here, is it does kind of show you the different sandwiches that you will want to use and that you would use depending on what you're trying to do. I played around a little bit. I watched Jennifer McGuire, her video, to see how she did it. The dies that she used were definitely a little bit different than any of the dies that I have, so I had some problems figuring out what to do, but I did figure it out, and I really love the way this turned out. And basically it's the background here with the purple flowers, and then I made the impression in the reverse impression, so then the flower sits inside the impression, so they're actually flush with the card base. It's pretty cool. It was a lot of fun to do, and then I also did a little bit of, I'll show you once we get there what else I did. So to make this sandwich, and I need to remember what I did, I need to move this other one off to the side. So to make this sandwich, I took the Big Shot platform, I gotta remember here, and then I need to read this just to make certain I'm doing it the way that I had it. I should have written it down, but I didn't think of that. So I have the Big Shot platform. I did not have the thin die adapter. I'm not using that. I am using, next, I put down, I want to say I put down the white impressions pad. Hi there, sweetheart. And then I had my Whisper White, and I have a piece of Whisper White here someplace. And it's cut, make certain it's, yeah. My sheet of paper is cut to 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And I actually put down the gray cutting mat. I put down the sheet of paper, and then I am using, the dies that I'm using are the Thinlits from the Flourish Thinlits. And I'm using this flower. And when you set it down, you want to have the cutting side facing up. And then I have the smaller flower here, and I have, again, the cutting side is facing up. I kind of had them off to the corner there just a little bit. Oh, thank you, Allison. Thank you.
Hi.
So then I had it, that's basically what I had there. Then I'm going to bring my big shot over here so you can see me as I'm doing this. I did then take just the clear cutting mat, and I didn't worry about them showing up on top. One thing I might have considered doing, which I'm hoping it'll be okay, is putting like a piece of thin printer paper on top, just so the marks from my cutting plate wouldn't show up on the paper. So I'm hoping it'll be okay. So we'll see. And then just run it through. Ooh, I may have this too tight. Okay, I might have to switch it. We'll find out. We'll find out. I think I had it too tight. I have something wrong. Yeah. Okay, so this, I don't know, here, I'm going to bring this up closer here. So you can see I actually had, I have something on the sandwich wrong, and you can see it actually poked through the paper. One thing I did see is that Jennifer McQuire often actually uses watercolor paper for this technique, or thicker cardstock. Here's the butterfly I did earlier, and you can see it really turned out nice. And then the backside is actually kind of cool too. So I thought doing something with the backside would be pretty cool. So I have something wrong there. We are going to try it again one more time, and I'm going to adjust the, and I think what it is, I think this one here is actually too thick. This right here. Now that I think about it. Hi, sweetheart. And I'm going to take that. I'm actually going to put the paper down here. No, I needed to have this on here. If I remember, I do remember that. Actually, you know what? This is what I did. I put these down, put the paper down. I did flip it over just to see where I want it, and I want these over here. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. Okay, I gotta flip this over because I've got a little bit of a bow in the, I do want to have that up. Okay, so hopefully now this time I have this right. We're going to find out. And I'm going to put it through. Let me bring this back into view here. Okay, let's cross our fingers. Cross our fingers, this works. There we go. I can tell it did better this time. Okay, that was what it was. Okay, so the sandwich is you use the standard cutting mats with the gray embossing mats, and then another cutting mat over the top, or gray mat, and then you have your dies, your paper down, followed by your dies, and then your next cutting mat. So that's the order. So the white embossing mat that comes with the embossing, the Big Shot embossing mats is too thick. It's just a tad too thick. At least it is for my Big Shot. Again, with Big Shots, it can vary. So, so if you can see here, you can see that I've left an impression. It's it's really cool looking. So now the next item I'm going to do is, I can set those off to the side. I do need my die adapter. Take that back. And then I have some of the Heather, our new purple. I'm trying to blank on the name. Heathered. Hold on, I'll look it up.
Look.
Highland Heather. Highland Heather. So I have some Highland Heather, and now I'm going to take those same dies, and I'm going to die cut the Highland Heather. So I have that. There's my mats. There we go. Take those out. Hi there, sweetheart. And then I have my, I'm losing some little, my die brush is falling apart. There we go. Spin that off to the side. There we go. So again, using the Flourish pinlets. And we're going to be using those again. I'm going to set that off to the side. And now the next thing I did is I used my Wink of Stella. And let me zoom in while I do this so you can see this a little bit better as I do this. So you can see where I've got the impressions, the reverse die impression. And I might need to get, oh, there we go. Ooh, now I got too much. And then I'm just going to pull this in. I have a little too much here. There we are. It's going to be really shimmery. Hi, sweetie. Okay, now my son is playing with my hair. He's going to put me to sleep. Yes, I know. When my people play with my hair, that puts me to sleep. Okay, so that one's colored in, and then I'm going to color in the other one. There we go. Okay, getting this colored in, and now hi, sweetie. Are you trying to put your hand in the video? You gotta get way over. Okay, so got those colored. I'll set that off to the side. And then I just take and I don't know why I shook that up, but just take and put a few dots of fine tip glue from the fine tip glue pen. There we go. There we are. There's that one. So I got some glue on there, and I'm going to just stick that right in here. And I have a block here to kind of put some weight on it. And then we'll do the other one. I have a dinosaur in my craft room. You a dinosaur, Caleb?
No.
No.
This is a bear.
Oh, you're a bear.
No, this is a bear.
Oh, you got your bear. Oh, yes, you've got your bear. I didn't see that you had your bear. And so we'll just slip that in there too. I certainly have it lined up with the...
I'm headed for food.
Oh, cat hair. We don't need the cat hair in there.
I'm heading for food.
And then I'll just put another block on there and just put that off to the side.
For food.
And see my... We'll put it off to the side.
Heading for food.
There we are. And then I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so you have a little bit more workspace that you can see.
I'm heading for food.
Okay, so I've got that portion. And now we'll just make the additional embellishments. Yes, sweetheart?
I'm hunting for food.
Are you hunting for food?
Oh,
Okay.
that
Where is it?
one. Food.
So the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to the leaves right here. I'm going to die cut these leaves, and I'm going to actually do that off to the side because I don't want to disturb those.
The bear.
And
Oh. Ow.
I need to cut
Ow.
2 of those.
Ow. Ow.
What are you doing there, bud? There we go. And then I've got my dye brush here again. I'm going to pop that out. Oh, there's my, I have a teddy bear that's trying to help.
Hey.
Okay, Caleb. They want to see what I'm doing. Although you do have a very cute teddy bear.
Thanks.
Yeah. Do you know you got that teddy bear as a baby?
Yeah.
That was a baby gift. Huh. That dye brush just died. Okay, grab my other dye brush.
Yeah. Can I help?
There we go.
Can I help?
I might be calling demonstrator services on that
Can I
dye
help?
brush. Okay. Now, I'm going to cut the other one. You can help over here? You want to cut? Can you run it through the big shot for me?
Yeah.
Okay, come on over.
Okay.
Yep, do it hard. We can do it together. There we go. Get it through there. Here it goes. And bring it back the other way. Good job. You are strong. Oh, there's the teddy bear. Hi there.
Hi there.
I still have...
Hi there.
Is he saying hi? What? Yes, your teddy bear's in the picture there. Oh yeah, the basket, I picked it up from another demonstrator that she used a basket, and it does, then I just, I kind of do that, and then I can throw it out when I'm done. I definitely have a bad dye brush that I have to take care of. But, so then I've got those. Okay, sweetheart. Mr. Bear. He's got to wave bye-bye. Bye-bye, folks.
Bye, folks. Ow.
Uh-oh. So I'm going to set those off to the side. Get those ones done. Now I need my aqua. There it is. So, got some scraps over here. I'm doing another project using And this is Coastal Cabana. Yay! Coastal Cabana's back. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Coastal Cabana. We love it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we love it.
We love it. We love it. And I am going to heat emboss. Gotta find my little sheet here that I use. Just put that down on there. Where's my embossing powder? There it is. I'm using silver embossing powder.
Hey, Daddy.
Oh. And we're just gonna stamp right here. Oh shoot, I forgot to do something. You know what, I'm gonna flip it over. I do like to use the embossing powder. So, I got the embossing powder on there. Here we go. And that's Versamark that I just stamped with. And now I've got the silver embossing powder. I'm going to just sprinkle that over that. I pretty much catch most of it back on. There we go. Get that closed up. That looks good. And then I have my heat gun over here.
Hi, heat gun. Hi, heat gun.
Yeah. I'm getting this warmed up. Oh, here it starts. Oh, there it goes. There we are. I love the silver on the Coastal Cabana. I love this color. I'm gonna set that off to the side. I'll clean that later. Now I am using, this is another one of my new favorites. In fact, I need to do a top 10 list because this definitely is one of my top 10 items, and I think one of the first items everybody needs to get. It's the stitched labels. This right here makes like an impression, and now let me show you. It makes like a stitched pattern. Here's the card that I did for last week's Paper Craft Crew, which I confess I never got around to blogging it. I made it, but I didn't blog it. It will be up on my blog here shortly. But I used, if you can see, I used that stitch, and look at that. Isn't that cool looking? Kind of added a neat pattern to the card. So I love the way that looks. That'll be fun to use. So then I have, I'm using the Stitched All Around stamp set as well with the stitched labels. I'm going to use this one right here. And then of course from the Stitch All Around stamp set I used the Best Wishes. And I'm going to just die cut this. Oh, sweetheart. I'm going to set this off to the side.
TV.
Hold on.
Me upstairs. Down here.
Oh shoot, I messed it up.
Of me.
I know, sweetheart. I know you want to watch YouTube in my room, and you want to watch videos of yourself. We'll be able to turn this video on after we're done with the Facebook Live, and then you can watch yourself. So there we are. I'll just punch those out for myself right there. There's the dies. So there is the stitched, and if you can see really close, let me see if it'll focus there. And oh, one of my lights just died. That's why I'm having some issues. So you can see the stitch. I love. This is so pretty. So pretty. So we have that. I think we're going to be pretty good now with this here. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Actually, I really like the area where I got the extra silver. Can you see it? In there? Is that not cool? Okay, so that's really cool. Next, I've got the leaves that I've die cut, and I'm actually going to cut off the stems. So I don't need the stems. Ooh, that one's getting a little bent. That's all right. It gets covered up. And now I'm using the smaller dimensionals, and I'm just going to stick one right there. Flip this one over and stick one right there. And so my card here. Put that up a little bit higher. Trying to figure out my placement here. Okay. So I wanted to have one more dimensional here. Make certain it gets covered up. There we are. We're good. Oops. Oops. Forgot to take off the backing on the one there. Are you laughing at me over there?
I fell.
Fine.
At the steps.
Yeah, I know you fell on the steps. But you're okay. Okay, so we have that. And now we just need a little adhesive on the back. And the adhesive is for the silver thread. So I'm going to take my silver thread and wrap it around about 3 fingers. 4, 5, 6, how many ever times you want, depending on how thick you want it.
100.
100 times? Wow, that'd be a lot. Here we are, just set that down there. Oops, that one's stray thread. There we go. Trim those just a little bit. And then I have my sequins, my mini sequins, and I'm just going to...
Yay, secret!
Yay, sequins!
Woo, woo.
I think my son likes the sequins.
Yeah,
I've had the seal of approval.
Yeah, secret!
There we are. Okay, so now I've got that done, and I'm just going to add dimensionals. One thing I do is when I use sequins, I like to kind of layer my dimensionals right over, or whatever adhesive I'm using. Make certain I kind of put some over that. It just helps hold it in place. Same with the thread. And because I don't want this to buckle in the middle, I'm going to do that. Actually seeing how fast this card is coming together. Got some. There we go. And layer that. Hi there, sweetie. And I am going to trim. Ugh. Sequins are not cooperating. There we go. There we go. So we have that right there. Shifted a little bit, not too bad. I might still add some pearls, but right now I actually really like the way that turned out. So there you can see a little bit of the shimmer, and then you've got the silver, the leaves, and the Highland Heather flowers in the background that are inset into the paper. And my stomach is growling. I am going to just take side. Okay, so did you see this? Look at this. Is this not really cool too? I need to figure out something to do with this on the back side. Which is basically what the embossing folder is for. I just like the image on the back side that the reverse embossing technique creates. So what's everybody's top 10? I know for me, one of the top 10s, it's definitely the Stitch Labels All Around Stamp Set. That's a top 10. The Animal Outings with the die. I can't wait to get the die set. I have the stamp set, but I can't wait to get the dies. I love that one. And can't wait to get the rest of the, get that little pocket. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. So there we are. There we have it. Reverse die impressions. That is so cool. And then just using the flourish thinlits. So feel free to share my video here and invite your friends to check it out. I actually do think I'm going to try to post this on the demonstrator website just to show how to use the new embossing mats. Okay, so good. Just a few things just to follow up. I didn't mention this early, but if you would like to still place an order in the month of May, there is the hostess code, and then all orders under $150 use the hostess code, and if you place a $30 order, you'll get a written tutorial on today's card. Place a $75 order, you'll get the tutorial along with a surprise package from the 2018-2019 annual catalog. So some great things. Thank you, Allison. So glad you liked my demo. That means a lot to hear that. And I have to stop saying I do have to stop saying that. And one other note, there is still time for anybody that might be watching this video. There is still time to participate and purchase the What You Love Suite early release, which goes away. This goes away on June 1st. It will no longer be available as this huge bundle. You'll still be able to get it, but you won't be able to get all the additional free items that come with the offer, the early release bundles. And again, use the hostess code. And if you purchase any one of the 3 bundles that are available with the What You Love Suite, you'll receive from me a PDF with 30 card tutorials. It is pretty darn amazing. Hope you will check it out. And let's see here. One other thing. I like to end by saying, in crafting, there are no mistakes, just unique creations. Hey, hi Patty. Hi, Patty. You just came in at the very, very end. Hold on, I'll switch to front view so you can see. Oh, hi, Patty. That wasn't the view I was going for, but hi. Okay, so this is what you missed. So this is the card that I just made. We'll try to get lined up. And what I did is I used a reverse die impression using the Stampin' Up! The new Big Shot embossing mats to create kind of a inset, and then I added the flowers from the Flourish die set thinlits. And this is also the same technique that Jennifer McGuire has shown on her YouTube channel. And I decided I really wanted to give it a try and see how it worked with the Stampin' Up! Embossing mats that go with the Big Shot, and also with our dies, with some of our dies. The dies that she showed are a little bit different than any of the dies that we have, but it worked really well. I had to play around a little bit. So I hope you'll take time to watch the whole video, and thank you. Thank you so very much for stopping in, and I hope you have a great day. Happy Memorial Day. Remember, keep those that have lost their lives in service in mind. God bless. Bye.